Are you ready to relive an amazing weekend?
I am. I want to relive it. I miss it already.
The sights, the sounds, the vibe of the Sun Eater Gala.
And it was a vibe. Let's go. I can't wait. We're going now.
Can't wait. Welcome back to Talking Story. Hey, my name is John Mitten. That right there is my literary wingman, the best producer on Booktube, says so on bathroom walls everywhere, my little shell of happiness, little Jakey Two Swords, my travel companion for the Sun Eater Gala.
Well,
let's get into it, man.
It wasn't much traveling for me. I was 10 minutes down the
road. Granted, a little bit of a travel for me. I drove up to see you, and it was awesome because kind of the end of the year last year, we did Dragonsteel. That was a great trip. And this year we had this gala.
That was an awesome trip. I mean, when I think back of like the most amazing things that we've done in the channel, Dragonsteel is up there. That is one of my favorite times that we had together. And so special that like you and I went together, and it was the first time that we really like got to hang out with a bunch of booktubers in person. And I kind of end off this year with a really similar thing. Just felt right.
It's so special, and so many faces, unbelievable. We should start at the top of the week, but so many amazing booktubers we got to hang out with in person. But before we get rolling,
yes.
We've got little photos, we've got little videos. So this is going to be just all kinds of different sights and sounds coming at you that we recorded, and very special thank you to we'll be peeling some things maybe off of Mike's Instagram, and also Q, who sent us some photos, and also the amazing, lovely Paul Ruocchio, Christopher's dad, was so kind to share all of his photos from the event with us. So there'll be things coming at you all through this video.
Yes. So for those that watch these videos while they're just washing the dishes or something, there will be lots of photos that you're probably missing out on. If you don't care, that's fine. For those that want to see them, they'll just be flying in about the screen and such as the video goes on. Just so you know.
So let's get started. The first thing.
Very beginning is, I think, oh man, was this Friday or Saturday? Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. You and I got lunch with Mike and his very lovely, generous wife, Patience.
Yo, come on. My Quilluminati brother, we got to meet up and have lunch with, and it would, I love Mike. Mike is the one of the whole reasons I'm here.
I think Mike is the reason most
channel.
People are here, actually.
Absolutely. And to be able to sit with him in person, and it was just effort. It felt like we've been friends for years and years and years. It was amazing.
I think I had only spoken to Mike like once I had talked to him a few times, but he's one of those people that just like, he's exactly who you think, like he's not somebody that's ever like put on a mask to be on camera. Like you talk to Mike and it's like, oh, it's Mike. You're just talking to a regular person, and it's, he's so
Mike
easy
has
to
the
talk
one
to.
gear.
Yeah.
It's the Mike gear.
There's
no mask.
No.
There's nothing going on.
No.
Yeah. And as amazing as Mike is, I got to say, I'm just going to put it out there. Patience is a little better. She's even more fun. She's even more amazing.
Sure Mike would be the first to agree with you that
he would 100% he would be.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. Going in order. Oh, such a blur, right?
This whole video is going to be us like trying to remember what we did this weekend, because there's so many things that we did do. But what did happen after we hung out with Mike? I don't know if I even remember.
I feel after we hung out with Mike,
we went to dinner with Christoper Ruocchio at Casa Carbone.
No. Well, before we went and checked into the hotel, then we went to dinner with Christoper Ruocchio.
No one cares that we checked into a hotel. Just skip to the dinner.
Well, I'm just trying to remember everything. Don't interrupt the old man brain when it starts to flow.
I'm sorry.
Don't harsh my flow, man.
I'm sorry.
Let the wheels spin. The wheels got to spin.
I'm sorry.
How awesome is that?
It was
Christoper Ruocchio had to, and where did he take us? He took us to the restaurant that he worked at through high school, college, and a good chunk of Empire of Silence, the early drafts, was written in that restaurant he showed us the break room where he wrote during those times. And we got to sit with his family and some of the other guests from out of town.
Beta readers, Amy.
The beta readers, and we got to talk to them about, give us a little bit of inside scoop. Mike was there, Patience was there, Austin Richard was there, Jordan from iWizard was there. It just so many people.
Yeah.
I can't even remember them all. Of course, Christopher's family.
Yeah, it was like 3, like the long dinner table where you feel like, ooh, this is like a fancy big family dinner table. There was like 3 of those packed full. 3 of those. And then another like small circular table also packed full. And it was just not one not kind, generous, cool person in that room. Everybody was so cool. And also the food was great.
Oh, was amazing. Great Italian food. And for Christopher to take us back to the beginning, welcome us into his family, treat us to dinner with part of his history. It was just so special, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Special thanks to all the Ruocchio, Christopher and Jenna, all the Ruocchio family that was there.
Very kind. And then we went to a bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's the funnest part. So this was like Booktuber Central. So many people at that bar. Like I have a hard time listing everybody.
It was we have a video. I'll throw in the video right here.
We have a video of so many faces, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Why are you pointing it right at me?
I'm pointing it right at you.
You see me every day.
Because we're here with everybody. Say hi, Carson. There. Richard. Say hello.
Hi.
Richard.
Don't yell at people.
I'm going to yell at people. Look. Books, Beverages, and Besties. Austin.
Who's this for?
The amazing Mike.
I've been called worse.
Say hey, preacher.
Hey.
Salty.
800,000 words. That's a
Say hey, Salty.
Hey, John.
Hey, Chance.
Hi.
The amazing Tom Orange is here. Say hey, everybody. Justin's here.
Video collection.
Hi, it's
Miami. We miss you. Hello again. Hi again. Rich madness. What?
But I think like 90 maybe % of the booktubers that came to the gala were just hanging around at that bar at once.
Yeah,
it was
definitely a big chunk.
And we showed up late. Everyone was there much longer than we got there. Everyone like went bowling together and went to this bar afterward. And it was just so cool to just hang out with everybody and be friendly and meet so many people in person, like our mod, Cuban Boy, and our other mod, Shar, and Tabitha from Books, Beverages, and Besties, who were just like so kind and
Preacher and Chance and
Chance. Yeah,
I'm not even gonna try to name everybody because there's just too many.
Jake from
and
NLR.
The ones that didn't make it that night, they did make it to other bar nights. I'm just going to throw that out there because there was more than one.
Yes, they did. There was more than one. But that was cool. And also really tiring. I think I went to bed at like 2:30 in the morning that night. And the next day was the gala.
It was a good night.
The
next day was the gala.
Yeah. Had to sleep in a little bit the next morning.
Had to sleep in a little bit. I think I got up and finished a book. And I think, you were working.
Yeah, I worked at the gala. I showed up early at the gala. I showed up at around 1 o'clock.
And I showed up with you to help you out.
Yeah, and we helped set up. There was a lot to set up.
There's a lot set up, and it's like you were. There's no way they were going to leave the best producer on Booktube on the sidelines. So you were there with your camera, setting up, getting everything ready.
Yeah, the Ruocchios, Jenna and Christopher very kindly gave me the opportunity to be the videographer for the event. So it was my job to record the panels and make sure the Triangle Sound Company that was coming in to set up everything was working together and we would be all right. So that was kind of my job. And I did work the event, which means I didn't necessarily get to spend the most time with everybody there, which is a bit of a shame. But I don't regret it one bit. It was so much fun.
But here's the amazing difference for this year as opposed to Dragonsteel.
Yeah.
And I just want to throw this out there is there was a big table from Quail Ridge Books with all of Christopher's books, the special editions, everything laid out there for all the fans that were missing a book in the series here or there to grab it, right? Grab a signed copy even. And at the end of that table, there were some of the booktubers, Mike, Austin, Richard, to make a recommendation.
Yeah.
And, we had to choose our own book. What can we say? We had to put Discovery out there.
There was a reason that we chose our own book. It was not a full-on vanity. People had asked of opportunities.
What's a little vanity?
It was a little vanity. It was a little vanity. But people had asked for opportunities to get a signed copy of Discovery, and this was about the easiest opportunity there could be to try and get.
So we had all three of us signed some copies. We took them up there. And I want to thank Ryan and all the amazing people from Quail Ridge Books that made that possible.
Yes.
And I checked in after the table, and I'm just going to say, we were those people that picked our own book, but the fine folks at Quail Ridge Books let me know that our pick outsold every other booktuber's pick.
Yes.
We were the top seller of them among the booktuber picks.
So cool, man. I am honored. And also, as a bonus, Mike's pick, Dune, did not sell one copy.
0 copies.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, let's face it. Everybody there had read Dune.
Everybody had read Dune. Nobody needed another copy of Dune, but that's okay.
He was fighting uphill. He was fighting uphill for sure.
It was there for those that needed it.
Let's go over, just in case people weren't there at the amazing gala, let's go over everything that happened that they missed. We started off with this VIP welcome party that was up in the big glass room that Richard got to look out of his glass wall down to everyone below him. So they had I was enjoying the drink that was called the Red Company.
That was good.
It was non-alcoholic because I was on a panel, wanted to stay frosty.
Sure.
But oh man, it was good. It was so really good, right?
I had the Red Company as well. It was so good. I never got to try any of the other ones, but that one was really good. And I will say
that was really,
the hors d'oeuvres that came around.
The hors d'oeuvres
was like,
right? I was just going to bring that up.
Chicken and waffles, which is the best hors d'oeuvre. It was so good.
Butternut squash, shrimp, chicken, everything that came by, you were just trying them all. They were all so delicious. It was such a great event. And right away, people had grabbed their swag bags, and I looked at a table and I thought, are people playing Magic? What's going on? And no, everybody was trading some of the trading cards that came, like, oh, I didn't get this. I got 2 of these, and because we all were opening our packs.
Yeah.
And I think we got a little video of us trading. So that was going on. That was so much fun with the opening VIP, and everyone got a chance to, spend some time with Christopher, get a handshake, congratulate him for finishing this amazing series.
Yeah.
That was a great, great event to kick it off.
And there's actually a little prop I forgot. I gotta get it. I'll be right back. It'll be worth it. I promise. You're going to be excited for this. To introduce, of course, everybody got their little badges when they signed in at check-in. So I got my staff one.
Oh, very nice.
Focus. For me, Jacob Minton.
It does focus.
But
I got
special guest. And you get vodka. But the best part about the badges is that apparently they ordered a huge batch of them for everybody, and there was an error, and they all came in, every single badge that was not printed for each name, everyone was printed Mike. So there was just a full box of admin Mike badges.
Mike cards, and we all got one, and we all got to be Mike for a night. Let me tell you, it felt pretty good.
It felt good, which if any of the Ruocchios are watching this, I don't think we're supposed to have that, so I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I won't name names, but somebody swiped a bunch of them and was handing them out like favors.
And was handing them out. And Mike was nice enough to sign a good chunk of them.
What, did he
I forgot
really?
to get mine.
Oh, I
forgot to get him to sign mine. We got to
so
see.
funny.
Next time we see him, I'm taking this.
Absolutely. I need my Mike badge signed. That's so funny.
I need my Mike badge signed. So kind of after that, everyone else, after the VIP thing, all the other check-in happened. Everyone else got there. And Christopher and the lovely Jenna welcomed everyone, kicked off the gala.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I think we got pictures going on through all this, guys. So just, and then I think Mike stepped up and had like a big Q&A session with Christopher. He asked questions, and then a lot of people in the crowd got a chance to ask Christopher a question, and they went through all of that.
Do you feel like the ending that you just wrote in that book sitting right there, was it what you envisioned when you began? It did end the way that you thought when you plotted this up, this is what I thought it was going to be, or did it change a little bit along the way?
Well, yes. And no. No, it's both, right? You know, when you put the ending at the beginning, you nail one foot to the ground.
Which was really cool. That might have been the thing that I enjoyed most. Even though I was like working, I was like, Mike was following people around in the crowd with a wireless microphone to like, oh, you're raising your hand. Let me bring you a microphone so you can ask your question. And I have to get footage of all this. I've got a camera on Christopher, and I'm following Mike around so I can get whoever's asking the question. But I don't want to be blocking the camera that's recording Christopher from far away. So I'm just like on my knees, basically following Mike around like some little gremlin.
Yeah,
and I felt bad.
Mike did say he felt like you were the Pokemon that was following him everywhere.
That's exactly how I felt. I hope that wasn't weird for Mike, but I got the shot, so that's all that matters to me.
Well, you were working hard, man. That was a great question and answer. So many great questions. I think after that was kind of dinner. Dinner got served.
And dinner was very
actually
good.
Right before that, I busted a certain booktuber being antisocial. Where are you at, Austin?
I'm at 52%.
And you have to be done by
Tomorrow morning. We've got 200,000 words left, and I'm feeling so confident. Put the camera down real quick, John.
We talked about this on Weekly Reader, but Austin and Richard had. I'll give the full context of this. Austin and Richard had scheduled that we're gonna do like a full series, all spoilers, interview with Christoper Ruocchio on Sunday, the day after the gala, right?
So they have to finish book 7
so they gotta
to be able to talk about it. Yeah.
And I think on like Tuesday or something, Richard had called me to ask me about something else entirely and had told me this. And I said, oh, sweet. Okay, that's awesome. Well, how far are you? And he said, oh, I'm on chapter 7. And I was like, dude, you're screwed. That's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening. There is no way.
You got to come up with another idea, right? But they stuck with it. And the entire gala, there were moments where you could look over and see Austin pull out his Kobo and just like frantically trying to catch up and finish as quickly as possible.
And we tried to get a bet going that they would not finish.
Yeah. And I don't know if you heard, they did finish.
They did finish, but they had to push it back. They didn't do the interview on Sunday. They ended up doing it on Monday. So we should have bet for Sunday morning, which is what they were going to let us bet. We should have totally gone for it.
I know, we should have taken it. I don't know if you saw it, by the way, that Austin posted a thing, like an Instagram story update at 3 a.m. the night before. Did you see this?
No.
He was like a kid reading at night. He was like fully under the covers with his little light up Kobo recording it, going like, guys, it's 3 a.m. I'm at 75%. We interview Ruocchio in 6 hours. Like this post if you think I'll finish in time. And you can
He did not.
You can see like across the room, like Richard is just like passed out snoring, like on the other side of the room.
We were partially responsible because we kept them pretty busy.
We were.
That was fun. We had a good time with them. We got a little bit of video there. Let's see. Okay, so after dinner, I think there was another Q&A, so people got to talk to Christopher even more.
Yeah, there was an even bigger, longer Q&A session.
And then I think it was the big highlight of the night, right?
Yeah, this was the thing, like they had been teasing all night that people were asking, I think like 2 times maybe. Somebody asked in the Q&A, like kind of hinting at, hey, Christopher, can you give us any ideas of what's next? And he would go, no, that's for later.
Will it be a fantasy? Is it more, what's going on?
Are you going to do shorter books? Are you going to keep doing longer books? Are you going to keep making new languages? All these things. And he would just say, that's for later. That's for later. And finally, it was time for the Christoper Ruocchio presentation of what would come later.
And it was so cool. Like, what's coming later for, he hit up special editions for Sun Eater, from High Matter Books himself, from Andorita Books, and from Broken Binding. He hit up the kind of Adamant stories that he'd been working on to say, hey, if you want to see kind of how I'm like writing fantasy, you can do that. I've got some short stories out. I think the first one is free on his website, High Matter Books. Also, I believe the Barrow King or another one. That's the first one.
Right.
That's the first
Another
Adaman
one
story.
is available for like a one-time purchase on his Patreon if you want to read that one as well.
Right. Like
That's
if
part
you're
of
not a
the
patron, you
Adaman
can just purchase the
series.
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of hit us up about Adaman, what that was like, what the vibe is there. And then
also, before you get to that, played a trailer for Adaman. That was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was so cool.
It was so cool that Christopher, like, the screen was above him and he was kind of walking back and forth.
Yeah.
And when the music drop hit, you just saw Christopher go.
Yeah.
Like he struck a full-on Elvis pose. Like that's how cool that trailer was.
I'm going to have to put in like just the 2-second clip of that happening because it made me so happy to record him.
It was the best. It was the best. If we could just throw like 2 seconds of that in.
Yeah.
But then the biggie.
What is actually coming next? And the way that he set it up was, he said, a lot of people have been asking me what's coming next. They've asked, are you doing fantasy? Yes, I'm going to be doing fantasy. I'm going to be doing sword and sorcery. Is it going to be Adaman? Is that the next big series? No. It is not Adaman. In fact, his publisher asked him for it to be Adaman, and they said, can it please be a trilogy? And he said that is not going to happen. There's no way this is going to be a trilogy. So he did something else entirely.
He threw it up there, and I get it's on his website. Maybe we could just throw the name of it, or
It was described as like a Mediterranean-inspired fantasy called the Doomsong Saga.
Yes,
and the first book is the God-Stained House.
Yes.
And they had
I believe the date on it was 2027.
That is correct. The date on it was 2027. And he said, nobody expect to hear from me for a while because come New Year's, I'm just going to disappear and write. That is what I'm just going to do.
Which I'm sure is his happy place.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly where he wants to be after a big event like this, I'm sure.
But that brought the house down.
And he had a trailer
people
with
were
it
psyched.
That was like really well rendered and animated, I think, in Unreal Engine.
Oh, that trailer was hot.
It was so
That trailer was
cool,
hot.
Man. Voice acted by the guy that did the voice acting for Dom in Gears of War, which is insane.
Yeah. It's just Christopher's friend. Who knew?
Yeah, I know. And he was there. Yeah. He was there after the trailer was over. He like pointed him out. He's like, oh, by the way, this guy did the voice acting. He was Dom in Gears of War. And he just stood up and did a wave. Nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, super guy. And so, I mean, it was like, when we were playing a lot of games, we would watch the E3 stuff. And when they drop a trailer that everybody loved, like when Christopher dropped that what's coming next trailer at the very end, it was that energy. I mean, the room had that energy to it. It was electric. It was just so special to be there and so much fun. Wow, man, it was awesome. It was so worth the trip. Just that moment alone.
I mean, that honestly was my biggest takeaway from like the most powerful thing that happened at that event was, and they kind of ended, the trailer finished and Christopher did much more like a sentimental speech about
very lovely.
He just felt so lucky that not only everybody was here, not only that his series had been completed, that he had kind of been, butzing around with in his brain since second grade. Like it had been that long. And
dreaming about this story since second grade.
Such a big moment for him, and people are here excited about what he's got going next. And he said the thing that he was most grateful for was that all of these wonderful people here that care about his stories have allowed him to, raise his daughters in a way where his dad can be home. Their dad can be home all the time, and their mom can be home all the time for them. And it was, everybody just responded to that as well. And it just felt, there was just a palpable emotion in the room that this was a group of people that were so kind and caring and really cared about this series and really cared about this artist. And it just felt like his moment. And he was overwhelmed. He was overwhelmed.
I think it was overwhelmed. I really believe that. And it's exactly as you describe it. Like it was personal. It became very personal because this wasn't like a Dragon Con or Dragon Steel. There was
much more intimate.
Somewhere between 250, 300 people.
Yeah.
So a good chunk of people, but not massive.
Yeah.
And all of us were super fans. All of us wanted to be there to congratulate him as he landed this landmark series and passed this goalpost. And he made it personal. He made it like you are part of what allows my family to live this way. You are, by extension, important to our family, to me and my family, and you make this all possible. And it was just a very lovely speech, and it was just very special to watch him have that moment. And he so deserved it. And then
so
remember,
and he was so humble about it.
And wait, and that's about when the crowd broke out into half mortal chants.
Yes, I forgot about that, man.
Yes.
Yeah. He said that, kind of that's our show kind of thing. And oh, man, that was such a moment. The crowd just started chanting Half Mortal with Christoper up there on stage, and he was throwing his fist up in the air.
We were already all on our feet because of a standing ovation we gave him at that point. And then everyone kind of broke into a Half Mortal chant. And he was, I think it was a big deal for that artist at that moment, and he deserved every bit of it.
How could you not be, man? Like I was moved, and they weren't even chanting for me. It was so cool.
We're not the Half Mortal.
No, he's the Half Mortal. He will always be that.
It was so awesome to be there. I have laid out here what we all got in our little bags.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we took some pictures so you can see things a little closer. We got awesome stickers. We got amazing, like some cloisonne pins. Like I said before, we got these awesome trading cards. We all opened them up at the VIP event and immediately started lining them up and trading.
I don't think I ever opened my trading cards.
Are you kidding me?
We can do a pack opening right now. Wouldn't that?
You do a pack opening. I didn't have, while you go, I had to do some trading because I did not have a Hadrian. So I absolutely had to do some trading because I was just saying, but I had to do some trading because I didn't have a Hadrian. And there was no way I was leaving without a Hadrian.
You didn't get a Hadrian?
I was able to trade for one. So I did leave with a Hadrian for sure.
So now you have one. Where's the
I
pack?
Absolutely do, yeah. While you're doing that, stay focused on me. We all got our little swag bag. Look at this. Look how cool that is. And also in the swag bag, we, of course, had our t-shirt, Fire at Will, for the release. And, of course, we all...
Yeah.
Got our signed copy.
Look at this, man. It's like as thick as my head.
I'm going to be about 200 pages in by the time I go to bed.
Jeez, man.
A couple things I want to hold up. The Apex Printing, the lovely guy from Apex Printing was there, and he had made for us this High Matter sword. Take a look at this. How cool is that? Says Half Mortal right across the base here. And I think I took a little picture of this too. We'll throw it up there so you can get it. Glows. And I got my High Matter sword from Apex Printing, and that's going to live right there on the desk from here on out. I'm going to have to put it, I'll find a place to put it where it kind of shows. The first night when we went out bar hopping, and we went out bar hopping again after the main event here.
Yes,
and it was even more packed with booktubers. But that first night, the amazing chance brought me a hardcover edition of Mercy Tears of the Fallen.
Yes, and you gave me your paperback. I've got that right.
I gave you your paperback. I got to show this off. The naked hardcover is so gorgeous.
That's so cool. Is it
just
signed?
A very special thank you to Chance for bringing this our way and getting me a hardcover. I really appreciate that, Chance. You are.
Is it signed?
One of the best. Heck yeah, it's signed.
Well, let me see that signature. I want to see what Chance's signature looks like.
Chance's signature looks like a professional author's signature. That's what it looks like.
Well, let me see it. Damn, that does look like a professional author signature.
And I can prove it because contrast and compare it.
It is kind of similar to the Christoper Ruocchio signature.
To this professional author signature.
I was going to say, it is kind of similar.
thank you everyone for bringing things to us. And the Christoper and team, thanks so much for packing a swag bag amazingly. Now, hit us with this opening.
Okay.
I got to see what you got.
Did
you find all your packs?
I have one gold pack. I didn't get 2 reds. I have 1 gold.
All right. Well, I think I took your 2 reds.
I think you
Maybe
stole
that
it
happened.
from me. Let's see.
I might have happened.
Got a Quentin Sharp.
Awesome.
Got an Octavia Corvo, which I love the art, but that is not at all what I imagined Corvo to look like. Gorgeous art, though. This one's stuck too. We do have a Basander Lynn, who is exactly how I imagined he looked like.
That does exactly what I would picture Basander Lynn looks like. Yeah.
And we have a Siriani Doriaika.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that might be my favorite art.
That's a good one. I have a Doriaika, but it's different art.
Oh, is it? Let me see the art.
Yeah, the one I have. Well, when you throw the picture up there, you can look at it.
You're right. I have one more.
It's a way better way to see it.
Actually, I technically have 2 more. I have The Orphan.
Love it. Love it. You don't know who that is yet.
I was going to say, I don't know if I know who that is.
Wait for it, buddy.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
I assume that's in Discord. Like God said. And I also have one that a lovely, lovely person gave me, which I have your name written down somewhere. I'm so sorry. I don't remember your name right now. I met this lovely woman at the Christoper Ruocchio and Ryan Cahill signing like 2 months ago at the Barnes & Noble here. And they asked who my favorite character was. And I said, Valka Andera. And she said, I have a Valka Andera card. And I said, oh, that's so cool. You're lucky. And she said, I'll give it to you. And she actually remembered. She like first thing
and
when I got
she brought it to the event and gave.
At the event,
I could see her face. I can't remember her name.
I know. I have her name written down somewhere. I'm so sorry, but that was insanely kind of you to even remember. That is crazy. Thank you so much for that.
And then to actually give it to you is such a lovely, lovely gesture.
I know. I have one more gift that I received from the event.
I want to see.
It's not event related. This is something that our wonderful friend Justin Grissom made for me a while ago, which I don't know if you ever saw. Do you know what this is?
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I do.
Okay.
I can't wait to see. I don't know what's going on. I have not seen this.
You don't know what this is? This is a scroll.
No.
For those listening. Let's see. I want to make sure I unroll this the correct way. Yep. This is a scroll of all of my titles that I have received. They have been collected in one form.
What are you going to do with it? You got to hang that, dude.
I got to hang it somewhere. It's so cool.
That is so awesome. Justin, you're the best.
Justin's the kindest man. Justin is also a booktuber as well. So subscribe to Justin down below, along with everyone else that we've been mentioning. But that was the event. And you know what? I was sad that it was over.
I was so sad that it was over. So sad that we actually went and drowned our sorrow. I believe we closed
3 different
about
locations.
I was going to say, I believe we closed a couple and moved on to like 3 or 4 locations.
There was a goal, like, oh, we're all going to meet up at this barcade and keep the party going. And then everyone went to the barcade. It's like, this is busy. We went into another bar.
A lot. We can't talk in there.
Yeah, we went to another bar and I believe closed it down.
We closed that one.
And we went to...
And then we hit one more.
Then we went to another one. And that one had a private wedding going on, so they wouldn't serve us.
We couldn't get in.
And then we went to a final one and finished out our partying there.
Yeah, it was a great night. Great night. And let me tell you something, buddy. It was so fun to do it with you.
Oh, man, it really... I've said it before, but like I said, the Dragonsteel trip was the first time that I felt like this channel is going to be something that, 10 years from now, 20 years from now or something, I'm going to look back on and be able to remember, I took that trip with my dad. I hung out with those new friends there. I met them in person for the first time. And this just added on top of it. And it was so meaningful too, because it's where I live. It's like my dad came up to where I live and we got to party with all these people. Tutor Ramble came to my house and we recorded a video together with you. And it's just... memories are a magical thing.
I got to tell you, to stand next to you, and you were working really hard. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with you at the actual event.
Yeah.
Because you were very busy. You're a hard worker, man. I'm so proud of you. And but the couple times we were just together for a little bit, to see people come up to you and want to get you to sign their copy of Discovery or want to get you to sign some, you know.
Want to get us to sign Shadows Upon Time, which was weird.
That was weird, but people were wanting everyone there to sign it like a yearbook to commemorate the event, which was super cool. I thought
cool.
But when people would come up and hand their copy of Discovery to you to get your signature on it, I got to tell you, it was a pretty. I mean, those are some moments that
I'll remember those things forever. And I'll remember as well the time that the day before that you drove up here for us to have lunch with Mike, and you parked in my apartment parking lot and pulled out a little fold out table, and I just pulled books out of your trunk and we signed them together, and just sitting in a parking lot. People looked at us like we were kind of weird, but we got them signed.
But we got them all signed, and it was, love you, buddy. It was a great weekend, and very proud of who you've grown up to be. It was awesome to come see you.
Love you too, man. This is a special community and a special channel. Could not be luckier that I get to do stuff like this with you.
Where will we go next year? We got to finish out next year with something.
Oh man, I think we should just show up at Austin and Richard's house unannounced.
You know what? Well, we can't say that again. That's got to die.
No,
yeah, if we do
it's got to be under wraps. Yeah.
It's got to be under wraps. I hope you guys had some fun. If you made it and we got to meet you, it was so amazing. If you didn't make it, I hope you got to capture some sights and some sounds and things. Hit us up. Let us know how your week is going, what you're reading, what trips you're planning, if you are planning any. We're going to answer all of them as quickly as we can. That's the whole reason we started this channel, was to meet some folks that love books the way we do and have a good talk with them. Hit that thumbs up button. Makes us meet some new people, and every new person we meet is just, that's a whole nother special relationship we can start to build, and a whole nother interpretation to these stories, because each and every one of us is such an individual. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we got to tell you, after spending a weekend in person with so many people, this group, it's like we hit the lottery to be a part of this group. You hit that button, you join this group that art and story means so much to. You just get a tingle. You get a tingle. It's proven scientific fact, and even Austin backed me up on this. It's just the fact. And I just look, all of you guys that we got to meet, all of you guys that we get to spend time with here on these videos and talk about story with you, it's beyond special for us, and this weekend was just the perfect example of that.
I had no idea that this was going to be something that we would ever have the opportunity to do.
And if you're here, you're book people, and in our book, that makes you the best people. Thanks so much for joining us on Talking Story.
No, not Talking Story. Get that badge out. This has been Mike's Book Reviews.
Oh, thanks for joining us. What's up, bookworms? Thanks for joining us on Mike's Book Reviews.